Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. What's up, listeners? I am your host, Chris Talks. All right, I hope that you enjoy your day because I'm definitely enjoying my day. You enjoying your day, eh? I'm enjoying my day, so I hope you're enjoying your day. I hope all my listeners are enjoying their day. All right, let's get into our top topic for this episode, which is going to be a man beaten to death with a baseball bat, in a dispute over rent. Are you serious? Over rent? Over rent. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, as always, I'm going to let Sarah, my AI, report the story, and then I'm going to give you my view and my opinion at the end of the story, okay? If you are new to the page, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then hit that notification button, that little bell on the side, so you know when I put up a new episode. All right, Ed, let's get into this. Sarah, let's report the story. All right, let's do it. Hit it.
Thank you, Chris. A Bronx man was beaten to death with a baseball bat Saturday in an apparent dispute over unpaid back rent, and now his landlord and half-brother are facing charges. Cops and law enforcement sources said the 30-year-old victim, Christopher Samaru, walked out of his small brick home on Throgs Neck Expressway to get his mail at around 6 p.m. According to cops and police sources, that's when his landlord, identified as Omar Lamoni, 43, confronted him about the missing rent. Police and sources said the encounter turned violent, and the landlord and his half-brother who tagged along, Edwin Nina, 39, allegedly beat Samaru outside his house. Sources said the landlord's brother goes straight to the trunk of his car, grabs a steel bat, runs up my steps to the front of my house, and starts wailing on my husband. Samaru's fiancée, Brittany Shears, told News 12. From there, my husband jumps on him. They fall down here onto the ground. The landlord then allegedly joined the struggle. According to Shears, they keep saying that we're not paying rent at the moment. But that's further from the truth. Said Shears, the landlord accepts partial payment for rent because they keep cutting off my hot water. Samaru made it back inside after the savage assault in which a child was nearby and his significant other called 911. Sources said, but he suffered fatal injuries. Police found Samaru with trauma about the body. An NYPD spokesperson said in an email. Cops brought him to NYC Health and Hospitals, Jacoby. Police said, but he didn't survive. Police have arrested 2 men including the landlord, but no charges had been filed by Sunday evening. Sources said, police arrested Lamoni and Nina, both of the Bronx. On Saturday, Lamoni was hit with second-degree assault and endangering the welfare of a child charges, and Nina charged with second-degree assault and fourth-degree criminal possession of a weapon. Cops said more charges are possible as the investigation continues. Back to you, Chris.
Man, that is messed up. That's messed up. I mean, we could call it like it is. You know, it's up, all right? It really is. All right, hit my air horn. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where I give you my view on my opinion. And my opinion on this particular situation is this. There can have been 50,000 different ways that this could have been handled. 50,000 different ways that this could have been handled.
Bruh.
This person that did what they did, and as far as I'm concerned, it was the brother, right? It's the brother that did the first interaction. So the landlord sitting there and fighting, jumping into the fight. I mean, that was stupid.
Bruh.
Completely stupid. Can we give the landlord the dummy buzzer? Yeah, because this man went through what he went through, okay, he ends up losing his life. And because of that, now for the landlord interfering in this dispute, now he could be facing murder charges as well.
Bruh.
So how smart was that? Like, really?
Bruh.
Now, I can understand that the landlord had his own dispute with uh with the tenant. Okay, was the brother a tenant as well? Was he? Was he? Oh, it was the land. Oh, okay, it was the landlord's. Okay, it was the landlord's half. It was the landlord's half brother that got involved in it.
bruh,
That was just dumb. That makes it more dumb. Let me correct myself for what I said earlier. Okay, that makes it even more stupid because if my brother's the landlord and he's dealing with a tenant, I'm gonna let him deal with the tenant. I'm not going to interfere with his business. I'm not going to interfere. If it doesn't call for it, why would I interfere?
Wait, what?
So that was on the stepbrother's part. That was stupid. Completely stupid. Completely dumb. And before I forget, this particular episode is going to bring us to the NYC. And also before I forget, okay, I also want to thank News 12 for this story. All right, let's get back to it. Now, this is the stepbrother is the one who's the actual murderer, in my opinion. He's the actual murderer because he is the one. If I'm correct, that's the one who was sitting in the car, okay, and then he came out the car, argued with the guy, then went back, grabbed the weapon, and then came back and began to assault him. If I'm right, or he just hopped out the car and then just started to assault him. Okay, so he just hopped out the car and started to assault him.
Bruh,
That's stupid.
bruh,
That's completely stupid. Let your brother handle his business. And listen, before I forget, also, can we drop a church bell for the life that was lost in the situation? Let's drop a church bell real quick. Yeah, thank you. And I would also like to add that this guy he came out the listen. He came out of the car, argue with the guy, went and got a weapon. At some point he went and got a weapon, just period. At some point he went and got a weapon, came through and started hitting the guy. What the okay? Which was uncalled for. If the tenant is arguing with the landlord, let the tenant and landlord argue because the landlord has different ways, as well as the tenant has different ways of handling the situation without it getting violent at all. Without it getting violent at all. I mean, I know a couple of people who have fought with their landlords, but they didn't throw hands with them or nothing like that. They had words, but they ain't throw no hands.
bruh,
So to me, this is another. To me, this is just it's a senseless crime. It's another senseless crime,
bruh,
in my opinion. It's senseless. Okay, completely senseless. And I want to also point out that at no point in the report does it says that the man attacked the landlord in any way. It just states that they were arguing. A verbal dispute. And at the end of the day, this guy, the landlord, could have really been. I mean, we face a lot of them. People who rent, myself included, face a lot of slumlords. Now, you may think that this guy is nice because you're related to this guy or because you see a different part of this landlord. But there are some landlords who are just straight up slumlords, okay?
wait, what?
And they choose not to fix any appliances or anything that's broken in a house, or at least the things that are required for them to fix under the lease.
What?
They don't do it. And who knows? Who knows exactly how long? Well, until we get more information, who knows exactly how long the situation was going on within their residence? We don't know. But apparently, it had to be a long time because this person was refusing to pay rent. And I think it was only like a couple of $100 or whatever, right? Oh, it doesn't say the amount, but I'm probably assuming it's a couple of $100, if anything. I'm just assuming. But I mean, come on. But people, I will tell you this to all my listeners. I will tell you this: be careful of what you do, okay? Because one action, one act, can change your entire life. This man, who was just accompanying his brother-in-law, okay, to collect rent, and got into an argument. It didn't get physical. I mean, if he would have just got out the car and just stood there and then do nothing, or if he would have just stood there with the crowbar and didn't swing, but held it like, you know, like just in case,
Bruh.
that would have been all right. That would have been all right. But to just walk up and use it for no reason,
Bruh.
unnecessary, senseless. So be careful. To my listeners, be careful. Be very careful of the decisions that you make and how you react in certain situations. Because one decision, one bad decision, can put you in a situation like this, to where who knows, this guy could be facing some prison time. Definitely probably facing some prison time. But I don't know. To all my listeners, y'all let me know what y'all think. But one decision can change your life forever. And it only takes a split second for you to make that decision. So just be careful, all right? All right, Ed, drop my bomb. I'm out of here. I gotta go get my babies. All right, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, check us out on all of our social media platforms. Like, dude, stop playing. You doing too much. Stop. You can't do that when I'm doing this. Check us out. You really can't. Check us out on all of our other social media platforms. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Please come and subscribe to us on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, okay? Also, stay blessed and not stressed. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, I'll speak to y'all later. Peace out.